This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the BYU Cougars against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is what the whole season comes down to. Two undefeated teams with a chance to get to the College Football National Championship. This is such a thrilling moment. Both teams have been perfect all season long, and they have got to continue to execute at a very high level today. Coach told me, I want our guys to start this opening series with the highest level of concentration and execution we've had all year to make sure we're locked in and ready to take that next step. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bachmeier. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Cougars offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. The sure hands. It's Bachmeier. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. An important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
Boy, always nice to convert that first third down of the game and to do it on the ground. That's just a signal for the offensive line that they can own the line of scrimmage. That is a great sign for this offense moving forward, and it really takes a lot of pressure off of that quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup, 4 on first. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pump over the middle. It's Phillips. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them, and one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips, and he will be stuffed for no gain. In 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Quarterback pulls the ball, it's a keeper. The ball is loose. Fortunate to make the recovery himself. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. The shotgun handoff here. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
That's reeled in. It's Martin. Good enough for first down yardage.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Cougars line up with a first and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeyer. He finds his man. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Now comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So LSU's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on 1st down. Get into those 3rd and shorts, because if you're in 3rd and long, there's no chance.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. With the catch, Harris. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Will come to the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Caught behind the line. It's Martin. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to have.
Picked off on the carry. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Almost set up for the PAT. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before half. It's Bachmeier. Running back grabs it on a screen. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by BYU, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Short connection to the tight end here. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Cougars will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass.
He's looking deep here. He makes the catch. It would be enough for a first down. But they rule him out of bounds, so a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
What a massive stop by this defense. This game could have spiraled out of control right there. If they can come back and create some momentum in the second half, we're going to point back to this stop right here. This is the catalyst if they come back.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And the Cougars will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU. Time to start this half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he delivered a passionate message in the locker room about ball security. He said, we have performed well at times. Our quarterback has been good, but too many turnovers. I want him right on that line of taking risks, delivering the ball downfield, but not putting it in jeopardy. That is their focal point to start the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so...
It's caught. He's got room. Here, breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. BYU getting set for their 1st and 10 now.
Here we go, ready.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver grabs it. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes the pressure. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got an opening here. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. Look out. He's got space up the middle. They finally get him with a big gain. Moves the ball to the 10. Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Pass caught. Can he get in? They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Nothing there as the defense stops them for no gain. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board.
Look at that powerful running. And the returner being brought down. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So the defense sending a message, Joe, and setting the tone on the very first play.
Goodness, we're barely settled up here. I can barely get my charts in front.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Finds his man. It's Bachmeier. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll be brought down.
Recognition is the key to quarterback play, and he sees the zone defense, and he knows that he's got the comeback route on the outside. Beautiful job there. Good timing. You can see the timing of the offense kept in his feet. The ball is out, and it's accurate for a nice completion for this offense.
Catch made. A lot of space now. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The offense really clicking here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. He's got a crease. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover.
Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 31, BYU 6.
Fields it just outside the goal. Loses the football. The scramble is on.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground, but he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
That close from a defensive touchdown. You know they always love putting it in the end zone, but here they set their offense up with a perfect situation. Goal to go inside the 5. Now they got to put it in the end zone on the sudden change.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 38, BYU 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Certainly something important to celebrate, but Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We're exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.